Hello, this is Susan Bontley with the DACC Library, and I'm going to show you today how to use one of our library resources to get information, news information, specifically from newspapers around New Mexico. We have a resource called Newsbank, and it will allow you to access news articles in like the Albuquerque Journal, the Las Cruces Sun News, and newspapers from around New Mexico. So let's start with the ACC homepage, and you use this to get to the library website. You click on Libraries here. It will bring up the library homepage. From there, you're going to click on Databases. And from there, you're going to select Newsbank. But use Newsbank for New Mexico residents, not for DACC, so that you get newspapers from around New Mexico. So you'll click on Go, and from there you'll pull up the Newsbank database. If you have not done this before recently in this browser that you're currently in, the session, then you may get a validation screen, which will require you to log in using the first part of your NMSU email and your 17-digit passphrase. Okay, they default to the top 4 sources, which is the Albuquerque Journal, the Las Cruces Sun News, and the Roswell Daily Record. But let's say you wanted more than just that. So you could go ahead and you could look at New Mexico newspapers, and you're going to get a larger search engine. And if you do USA New Mexico, you're going to get all of these news sources: Alamogordo, Carlsbad, Clovis, Deming, some of the television stations, Silver City, Taos, Ruidoso, even university like the Roundup, the Western New Mexico University newspaper. So this really does give you a lot of news around the state of New Mexico. Almost all of them are current. As you can see, some of them do have date ranges, but most of them are current. So this is one way you can find out information about the local area. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Las Cruces Sun News, because students are a lot of time have local issues that they want to tie in. And you have recent issues, and then you can go ahead and get archived issues here. You'll click on here, it tells you, it goes all the way back to 2004. Prior to that, you probably are not going to be able to get any newspaper articles. So let us look at, so we're going to look for immigration, and let's see what comes up. Unfortunately, it looks like it's picking up the word immigration because the person who wrote the article is the immigration reporter. So that's probably not going to be the best keyword to use, because you are going to get, we got almost 4,000 results here. So let us go ahead, you could go to the advanced search, and we're going to put in another alt text. We're going to put in illegal. And hopefully it will put those two together. Let's see what we can get. Well, we brought it down by over half. Here's an article that might be useful. Tourist Small calls for technological improvements at the border. It does have a short preview here. Tells a little bit, maybe the lead sentence or something like that. It also tells you the date, who wrote the article, where it was located. And if you wanted to do more, you just click on the link. So it has a little bit of information. It has how to contact the author of the article. via email, telephone, or on Twitter. At the top, it's got some information if you need to cite it. You click there, you click on here, and you get the APA citation. Remember, again, it may not be completely correct, so always check against the format that you've got. You should email it to yourself. You can put the same email in both of these. You can print it, and you can include a citation. So you can say APA, print, and you can save it as a PDF this way if you wanted to. And the citation is at the bottom. Or you can just download it. The saving to my folder means you have to have an account. So this is a really good way to get local news or something that is more a general topic you can bring down to the local level. I saw another article in the list that might be useful for you to look at here. June 2024. Here's one. April. Asylum seeking crisis in Las Cruces. And if you notice, there are no pictures, unfortunately, in here. This is just the text version of what is going on. There's some caption what the photograph might be or the graph might be. So this would provide a little bit of personalization, a little bit of localization. I know several of your topics included what is the impact to Las Cruces residents? How does it add to or subtract to what's currently going on? This is some local news and the way to get to it. If you have any questions, be sure and contact me via the Canvas email, or you can get to me at my DACC email at sfontley. Thank you very much, and I hope that you found this helpful.